Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wade Bradford and today I'm doing a doodle board update. What is a doodle board? Well, this is a doodle board. It's like a vision board, but I do my own cartoony drawings. I use black and white drawings to create a goal, and then when I accomplish that goal, then I color it in. So these are pretty long-term goals, and I thought I would use my YouTube channel to just kind of check in, see what I've done, and see what I have left to do. So this is the first of several pages. Some of these doodle board goals are very easy to accomplish. For example, I consider it an accomplishment to watch every Steven Spielberg movie, and I've included things like The Post and Ready Player One, and the BFG more recent ones. I'm gonna need to make either another shelf or I might draw a stack. Actually, I need to, because there's gonna be more movies by Spielberg. All right, so I'm just gonna make a side, whoa. Better, like I did it on purpose. I'm gonna be watching this show tomorrow, so I'll get to color that in. And this is the musical section of the doodle boards, and I've basically accomplished all this, except, even though I've seen Phantom of the Opera, I want to see Phantom of the Opera from, if not the first row, as close as I can get. Most of the rest of this is travel stuff, so we've been to Washington, D.C., we've been to New York City, we've been to Colonial Williamsburg and Hawaii, and I went on a trip to San Francisco with Sherry. And speaking of trips with Sherry, we went to not a tropical island, but we did go to an all-inclusive resort. So this counts. I'm going to color this in right now. What else do we have? Well, we went to Hogwarts, Universal, and Disney World. We've never been to Comic-Con or LeakyCon. I'd like to do that. But we have been to the Charles Schulz Museum. That was awesome. And this is my ideal writer's shelf, including I'd like to have at least 8 picture books published. I have 6 so far. I need to write at least 2 more. And I would love to have 8 published chapter books. I don't know what the moon is doing there. Cool bookends, I guess. I would love to write and publish a graphic novel. So far, I've drafted a graphic novel, Ducktown, but it is not published yet. I have 44 plays published, and so I've colored in all of these plays, one acts, and things like that, but I still have 44 to write because I would like to have a total of 88 plays. And I would love to write 8 novels. So far I only have Camp Oh My Gosh is the only novel that I have that is published in the way I would like my books to be published, so I have 7 more to write and publish, and I'd love to win an award of some kind for my writing. Aside from writing projects, these are my reading projects. As you can see from these titles that I love Stephen King, so I want to eventually read all of Stephen King's. I've been saving his first book, Carrie, but I've been reading lots of other ones. I still have some Richard Bachman books to read, and I haven't even read The Dark Tower, but I've read quite a few. As you can see, I also want to have no debt. That's what the little paper thing there means. So quite a few left to read. I have read most of Shakespeare, but not all of Shakespeare's. I love comics, so I want to read different cartoons and some other classic writers like Dickens and Shaw. And I've read The Lord of the Rings, but you know what? I've never read all of The Hobbit, and I haven't read that prequel book that I can't pronounce. I want to read all of the Anne of Green Gables books. I believe I have 4.5 more books to go before I finish that goal. Other goals include different travel plans and also sort of life lesson goals. I earned a degree from college, so did Sherry. Our daughter Mackenzie went to the Air Force, and our child, who now goes by CJ, is currently at college, so hopefully we'll graduate from Willamette. I'd love to do a good deed someday, and I'm hoping to put in at least 25 years as a professor at Moore Park College. And this is our grand puppy, so I just illustrated in Hawkeye. Sherry and I directed a play that won an award at our local theater, And I would love to, if we can live long enough, I would love to celebrate our 50th anniversary together in the future. Years ago, we went on a long train ride, and with the kids, I went to VidCon. That was a fun conference. I'd love to return to Alaska and someday go to Australia or New Zealand or both. Other travel goals include different spots in Europe. This is sort of icing on the cake. If I don't get to these places, I'm okay with that. It's sort of extra points for my bucket list. And that's what this is really about. It's kind of my bucket list. Oh, this is represents all the cats that I've owned. I love them so.